care if you believe me or not, that I would like people to run with Gunn. I would.
Right.
I would. But
Hashtag I
it's
can get behind.
actually more like the running from him. From him. Oh, wow. You changed my. Okay. It feels like the run. But in actual, I'm using this as clickbait because run from Gunn is actually catchy. But it's more like the running from DC. Unless it's the Elseworld stuff like Joker 2. What are you doing, Cal? Oh, Joker 2 and the Matt Reeves project. Unfortunately, don't ask Zachary Levi about the future because he's like, well, we'll wait and see what happens. But even the let's get to the proof here.
Proof is in the pudding.
Yeah, let's bring this up.
Pudding
Was it
cup,
Adam Wingard for Shazam 2? Is that right? Is that his name? He is done. He is done, and I know people are like, well, this wasn't James Gunn's fault, but it happened under his watch. It happened under his watch, and Warner Bros. Does not have their marketing's all over the place too. And if the director didn't sign off on this promo, that's kind of, that happened under James Gunn's watch, though.
I don't think so.
The movie was made before him, but it was released under.
I don't think so.
It's the marketing department.
Regime. Other people stepped away because of it.
Yeah, but the
we
marketing.
covered this when it came out.
Yes.
Yeah, the marketing was crap for this movie, but it's kind of been crap for all the DC
Listen,
movies,
the co-president of DC showed up at the premiere with his wife. I will give him a pass on it, but he is still somewhat responsible for a movie being marketed under his watch.
Mind if I say one thing?
Now, they probably set up the promos and everything ahead of time, but relations also with the directors, he says, I reach out to everyone. We're meeting with Ben. I'm meeting with Cavill to talk about possibilities in the future. And now you have a employee that has delivered, as far as we could tell, good product for your company with Adam Wingard with the first 2 Shazam movies is not happy. And this is part of it. This is part of it, Brian, that they didn't tell him that they were going to market this part of his movie. Now that could be just, maybe he hasn't made a strong connection with the marketing department yet, but I think he should. I think he should I think he should get a better relationship with the marketing department. Make sure the directors of his projects are happy, because Adam Wingard, even if he didn't do Shazam 3, could have been an asset for some movie in the future where James Gunn doesn't want to direct it, But now he's probably off the table. And that is significant. That is significant. Now, if you're going to say what percentage, I would say 75% is on the old regime with this, and 25% is on Gunn, in my personal opinion, because he's new to this. But I do think that you got to keep your talent happier than this. And the other part of the 25% is the mouthpiece of Zachary Levi. Even though some of the stuff he's saying is accurate, even Grace Randolph called him a James Gunn simp, a Peter Safran simp. That's what Grace Randolph said about Secret. It's pretty cringe how much when there's photos of him on ski vacations with Peter Safran, and people are fighting for their jobs, or in this case, Adam Wingard fighting with the marketing of their movie to continue. And he's saying, we're all Gucci. You don't know. To be honest, he even if they don't do Shazam 3, he could show up in the Peacemaker or the Waller series Shazam, But it's just tone deaf, considering the rest of the talent is not happy. Even as much as the director of the movie isn't happy, and Zachary Levi is like, well, I you don't know, I know Peter, I know God, we're good friends, So the director of the movie is not happy, but Zachary Levi, I think it's out of touch and cringe. If anyone has an alternate opinion, feel free to say it.
I've got an opinion. My opinion is I feel sorry for David S. Sandberg because he had to change things for Shazam 2.
Oh, that's the director. Okay, that's the director's name. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the director. I feel bad for him. Not so much for Zachary Levi because of his comments on
No,
social
I don't
media.
hate Zachary Levi. I just think he's somewhat cringe, and I still like him. I watched every episode of Chuck back in the day, just so everyone
Yeah.
knows.
I just think, Zachary Levi is becoming more of a yes man than a person that is more
Well,
like,
no one likes a brown noser, and that's just what he seems like. And I don't think that's just me as a toxic Snyder fan talking, or Snyder bro. If you're working with people at your job and you have a brown noser that's like kisses so much ass, it's really off-putting to the other workers, right?
yeah, exactly, yeah.
Do you agree with that, Brian?
Well, yeah.
Yeah. It's like, oh, come on.
Nobody likes that fucking guy. Yeah?
Yes, he obviously seems like that effing guy. Like an underperformer going to ski trips with the boss. I'm all Gucci over here. Meanwhile, people don't know what's going to happen with their future roles, and that's not being a Gunn hater or Peter Safran hater. Senior Nerd says Mad Max hates James Gunn. Pass it on. No, I don't. I like James. I think he's extremely talented.
He just thinks he's the cause for all the world's ills.
No, I'm very critical of how he's handled PR so far. At first I liked it. At first I liked him pushing back against. Then it became too much, and he wouldn't stop.
Yeah.
But no one likes it. No one likes a kiss ass. No one likes it. No one likes a kiss ass, and no one likes nepotism in any business.
Plus, as well,
it happens, but
nobody.
Yeah. I mean, people except the people getting getting receipts of receiving those benefits. But it does happen in a lot of industries, a lot of businesses outside of entertainment.
Yeah.
Nepotism and kiss ass. And I'm sorry. I like Zachary Levi, but he comes off as a kiss ass. And if that's toxic, I don't know what to tell you.
It's very toxic, Max.
Zachary Levi is like Zachary Levi is the next Vince McMahon Kiss My Ass Club.
No, absolutely, Senior Nerd. I've had issues like people. Brian is my receipt. How many issues have I had with Ray Fisher? He goes way too far. Ray Fisher is another brown noser. Absolutely. Zachary Levi is the equivalent to Ray Fisher to Zack Snyder. Absolutely. Absolutely. I agree with that. I'm fine with that. What do you think, Brian?
I'm not co-signing your shit, bro.
You're not co-signing.
Neither am I. I'm not co-signing on this. No.
Ray Fisher. I think Ray Fisher is a better actor, though. I think he's more talented than Zachary Levi. I will say that.
I would say Ray Fisher has got more talent than Zachary Levi. That's a given.
Yeah. I would totally give the new Cyborg project over Shazam. Just based on the performance of Cyborg over but I see Senior Nerd's point, though. I'm not too much of a shill to say that,
Zachary Levi's been in, a lot more notable things.
Yeah. Listen, what do I always say here? I don't kiss ass. I kick ass.
No,
I kiss
don't.
ass.
Oh.
I kick ass. Which one did I say? I need caffeine.
You get your ass kicked.
I'm about kicking ass, taking names here. Okay. I would like to run with Gunn, but it's not happening yet. Maybe when Superman. The thing that I think could turn it around is it seems like let's this.
If there's a reason to run with Gunn.
Listen, Brucifer.
Put them up.
Listen, Brucifer. I'll go toe-to-toe with you, bro. I'll go toe-to-toe with you. We'll go Creed style. Creed 3. No, Brucifer is a veteran police officer. And he could kick my ass. No, I don't want to.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to.
Okay.
Get on the wrong side of that one.
No. Let me see. Let's do a charity. Oh no.
See what you started, Max?
Charity
Ryan
beatdown.
says, even though I heavily approve the hashtag, the Shazam, Black Adam, The Rock, which I still love, killed the DCEU. I mean, it was
DCEU killed the DCEU, guys. Come on, let's be serious here.
It was on life support as it was.
It had no direction. We didn't know where the story was going since Batman versus Superman, and that's a really long time to not know where a story's going.
Mm-hmm.
I would say actually from Justice League, the name that shall not be named, Justice League, right?
Yeah, I can agree.
Really, like from then, because the fact is that Zach had a vision for 5-story arc, and it was really it was a very good story as well. But after that, there's what 2 films that had $1 billion at the box office, was it? And the rest of it hasn't been really good, you see. And Shazam 2 having a low box office number says everything. And this shows that like whatever DC have got coming up now has to be hit big. It has to have the big names in there. You have to have the Michael Keatons. You have to have the Ben Afflecks. You have to have, Henry Cavills, so to say, right, to make the money back. That's the way the movie industry works, because that's the way I see it. Because if you don't have those types of actors in these films, you're not going to make your money back. You're going to simply flop at the box office, and it has to be a good timing as well. That's another thing too.
Well, I have a bonus topic here.
Yes.